Hello everyone, it's your boy once more, Ulan Bambalele, better known as Ulan Manzini, motivational speaker in the making, brand owner and CEO of the brand Manzini. So this is my second interview. First interview went well, I believe so, and I hope you guys learned something from that very long, broken down conversation with Utulani, twice Makubo. Also, please just remember to also visit his page at new_age_swag. And if you like what you see, man, please just as well buy. Just support the boy. I won't say support black businesses because apparently when you say that, it's more like some kind of blackmail in a sense. But if you like what you see there, please support the boy. And yes, so my second interview, these boys, Kvffrica gang, they know the signs. I don't even know how they do these signs, but yes, they understand what I'm doing. So yeah, these boys, man, I would like to say they became brothers once we came to Joburg. In high school, we didn't know each other that much. They've been rapping from basically, I think grade 10 or even maybe lower grades from that. So I decided to interview them today because they are the ones who actually also helped me out with giving birth to this idea of Cup of Manzini. So second interview, the Kvffrica gang. Crew members is Chiii the nigga, it's Awesome Sizzle, and unfortunately Off-Master's not here today due to unforeseen circumstances. But yeah, man. So it's just gonna be those two crew members. So Bafana Bam, let's do this. Let's do this.
Coming in, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting this. Now wait.
Time looks
We got that. So what do we say? Do we say hello? What's happening? Hello. It's Kvffrica. Bambi. But Lalela. Bambi. Pek. Toy El Manzini. Pek. Go again. Kf Maria Peta tonight. Bo. Yeah, I'm Marabona. You'll cover. Hola, first man. You good? Yeah. Hi, Governor. You good, right?
The end of me was actually just a semicolon for a pause. What I thought was the end of me was just a full stop at the end of a sentence. What I thought was the end of me was just the end of a paragraph for me to read a verse. And that can never be reversed. Ladies and gentlemen, Lionel Manzini.
I can get it.
Yes, the boys.
What up?
What it do?
What do you
Chilling.
Sick, my chance.
Yeah.
Nimnandi, man, otherwise.
Simnand the Grootman winner.
Away.
Thank you for having us on the show, bloody.
Except, my
Yeah.
friend. You guys are family. I keep on
You
telling
get-
people this.
It's so fucking crazy that we're here now. I used to watch you on TV, man.
I used to
When I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
I used to look at the TV and be
Except.
like, Mama,
Except.
I'm gonna be that guy on that
You
black
know
couch.
me.
Look at me now, boy. Mama, I made it.
Can we just
Stop.
hold the pipe and close it?
And I say, roll one for the nation, smoke one for the nation. Never forget that Mary Jane is the key to education.
It's
And I
true.
say, Joe, Rastafari, Kvffrica and the Babylon City. You understand? We in this.
That's
You
an
done know.
introduction.
That's
my
an
boy.
intro.
done
That's what
know.
she call an introduction. Not these, yo, it's your boy.
Oh,
Hey, holla up, man. Hola.
Oh,
Yeah, happy ronar mashkushku galiti. Ibile little Tommy.
And I don't know who.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
For who? For what?
for what.
Yeah.
Man.
It's all.
the boys.
Put in crowd money.
The interview for the second interview. So basically, I called you guys so that you can be the big brothers to the industry.
Yes, sir.
I know Uti, maybe
Yes, sir.
you guys haven't are not maybe the big names as of yet.
Yeah.
But you're going there. That
That's
much
where
I'm
we headed.
certain about.
That's
On
where
the
we
come
headed.
up.
Literally, there are times where I literally see Bonus to see that on MTV, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Mbangeni. Bona, Chiii,
Chiii.
awesome,
Nice.
I'm a
Hey,
nigga.
Kvffrica
I'm
in general.
So
I
I'm
feel-
here
I
to,
It's
just a couple
inevitable.
of questions to make the show have a structure. First question: Who or what is Kvffrica? Why the name Kvffrica? Why do you guys call yourself Kvffrica?
Should I say? You want to say?
I think I want to say something.
Say what you gotta say, bloody.
obvious the term it comes from the word kafa, right?
Yeah.
As what white people used to use to actually downgrade black people, right?
Exactly.
And we took that word and actually use it as an empowerment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And considering the fact that we're in Africa, so we're not Kaffers, we're not niggas, we're Kvfricans.
We Kvfricans,
Kaffers
bro.
in
Simple.
Africa.
It's true.
Culture in
And
Africa.
it's culture based on fashion, music, entertainment. Kore,
We even
le
have the
divide, man.
Madlozi.
Madlozi. Oh,
We even
shit.
have the
Madlozi.
Madlozi.
Backing us up.
We
you
even
know
have the
what I mean?
Madlozis in Kvfrica. What you mean?
Yeah, so that's what Kvfrica is actually based on, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Trying to empower all the youth, dog, by making things possible. Because that's the only way to actually communicate with the youth. You know what I mean? Because that's the new wave, dog. You know what I mean? That's how we moving now.
Don't do drugs, kids. Let them do you.
Do cannabis.
I just play.
So gosh, I don't know.
I just play.
So when was Kvfrica established, and who did you guys start up as, and how many
You know
crew
what's
members
funny?
do you have right now?
You know what's funny about how Kvfrica started? When Kvfrica started from the bottom, I was not there. I
Same
was
here.
probably one of the last niggas to join Kvfrica.
Last Kaffers.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the last Kaffers to join Kvfrica.
They call themselves the Kaffers, my
Yeah,
friend.
we Kaffers, you know.
Kaffer
Kaffers.
gang. Do the sounds, please.
You know how in USA they call each
Yes,
other
you-
nigga? We call each other catfish.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So back to the question, how it started off in high school. I think it was around grade 9, right?
10.
Yeah,
10.
around grade 10. That's when they started
That's
off
when
Kvfrica.
that's when Meister came to our school, right?
Yeah, when they
Away,
came to
away.
Suncrest from
Away,
wherever
away.
he was, Valhalla.
Valhalla.
So when they came to
When-
Suncrest, that's when he met up with Abo, Sage the Alchemist, you know, the rest of the guys that, you know, used to be part of the gang, which are not part of the gang now.
Which
Okay.
click that less is more, man. Keep that in mind. Less is more.
This is what?
Less is more.
Oh, less is more.
Yeah.
Away.
Because we
away.
started as gang people, but through time, man, people
Dude,
started
it's funny
disappearing.
because,
You know
like,
what I mean?
considering that, when we started in total, the biggest number we've had in Kvfrica was 11 members.
Away.
And the reason why
The whole squad.
the whole squad was 11.
Away.
The 11. You
Sure.
get what I'm saying? And now it's funny how there's
My
only
11.
3 from 11. Only 3 are left within Kvfrica. Anybody out there claiming they Kvfrica is cap, nigga.
They capping.
But yeah, it's because
Cap.
like what's funny is that when there was 11 of us in Kvfrica, we were not moving. It was just
Okay.
for us. For the other guys, it was probably just in 20 or
It was hype, dog.
I mean the
Yeah,
crew.
yeah,
that's all
it's
like,
hype.
Away.
Mamajita. But then for some of us, it's actually you know a lifestyle, man.
It's
what
a
we
lifestyle,
live, it's
dog.
who we are. It's
You
our
even got a
experience.
passion.
I even have a
Kvfrica
tattoo of
Away.
it.
He
Away.
tatted
That's what I'm
on,
saying.
man.
Away.
And what's funny, I was the last one to join, but I was the first one to get a tattoo.
No shade thrown.
No shade. No shade. No shade. No
Kvfrica
shade.
gang.
No
Away,
shade,
my
no shade.
boys. Away.
Yeah.
So, what led you guys to? Or you say like what led you guys to actually come to 3 now? Is the fact that the other people were just
They were not
like
working.
the traders in a
They were
sense,
fans.
Yeah.
Instead of being, you know,
pushing the brand.
pushing
forward.
the brand. They were just
Away.
fans. They just liked the whole idea of Kvfrica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thing is, we didn't like the idea. We saw the bigger picture.
Away.
You know what I mean? Like,
Because I actually feel like we move better now that there's 3 of us than we were when there was 11 of us. Because when there was 11 of us, we tried to like, you know, split priorities.
Okay,
Like, oh,
away.
you cover
you do
this, you
this,
cover
you do
this.
that.
Nobody did anything. But now that there's the 3 of us, things are actually moving way better and quicker.
Because you can hold people accountable.
Exactly.
Away.
Because you know who you're working with.
Away,
You
away.
know your people. You get.
Away. I said close this pipe, man.
Oh,
Because
shit.
now I can smoke
My
it.
bad.
Away.
It's cool if I smoke blunt, right?
Yeah.
You've already lit it. I don't know why you asked me.
Yeah, no, my bad.
Oh,
my
Joe.
bad.
Yeah, I feel it. So, next question. What are the plans for Kvfrica
It's to
moving
grow.
forward?
It's to grow.
What's the long-term plan
The
in
long-term
10 years'
plan?
time? What's the mid-term and what's the short-term plan for the end of this year, perhaps? So you
For the-
can decide which one you start with, the long-term version, and then break it down.
Okay, I want to start with the long-term version. The long-term version, basically, just to put it in, simple terms. We want to be the Def Jam of. You know what I'm saying? Of Africa. Not of South Africa. Don't get me twisted, nigga. I ain't trying to be local. But shout out to the motherland.
Shout out to the city.
But yeah, basically we just want to be that Def Jam. We want to be, bro, the Rockefeller. We want to be the major record label in Africa. I know, when you say things like this, it sounds too cliche or far-fetched
or cheesy.
What's the point of thinking small? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think bigger. I'd rather think big and fail than not think big and then live on regrets on I should have tried it. Anyway, we're gonna have this very same interview we're having today.
Okay.
Probably like 5 years from now.
Sure.
When you are the Manzini
and
we are the Kvffrica
again.
I'm gonna be like, bruh.
Definitely, my boy. We must have it at some point in time. That's why I actually said this other time. Thing is, I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something that I think people who watch rugby would actually relate to this. So basically, in rugby, when let's say we are a team, they're facing the opponents. If maybe you're able to run through them, maneuver around them up until their side and put the ball down, it's called a try. Yeah. So this other quote I wrote just recently was something like, I have ridiculously far-fetched goals. I do know that maybe I might not be able to reach them at some point, but I want to at least die having tried.
Having tried.
Hey,
the rugby try.
I'd rather pronounce that quote, shit, damn, just let my money game.
Yeah, you have, bro.
Him more.
You
it
have.
just clicked. But anyway.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. They doing him.
Whoa.
You see, you're going to end up like him.
Quick question. Are these drugs or... Because
this is medicine.
There's always been
drugs are chemically made.
Human-made.
Man-made. This is not made. If it's a drug,
nature.
we consider a drug from nature.
And it has a term. It's a psychedelic.
It's a psychedelic, to be specific. Marijuana.
It wasn't man-made.
Sensamilia.
It wasn't made in a lab.
I mean, there are even countries which use it as medicine. Actually.
Exactly. I use it as medicine. This is my therapy, bro.
Same here.
I also heard that some people actually claim that in Jamaica there was no case. I didn't even research about it. Because those people smoke Mary Jane each and every
Let me tell you something. You see, ever since Corona started, I haven't been wearing a mask, nigga. I just been smoking marijuana wherever I go.
Wow.
Look at me. Y'all wear
By
masks.
the way,
I'm smoking marijuana.
this is not advisable. People.
It's not.
This is not advisable,
It's not.
by the way.
Stay safe.
Sanitize. Your mouth
Sanitize.
and not a mask on your mouth.
Sanitize.
So back to the question. So you gave me the long-term
The long term.
So how are you guys gonna reach the Def Jam level? I mean, it must be even above Def Jam actually.
I'm gonna use one of Manzini's quotes for this one.
Issue.
That's all I'm gonna
Buzz.
say.
Buzz.
Wait on it. Just wait on it. Just wait on it, man.
And try
I ain't
to
trying to
be
spill
like-
with the beans, though.
And try to be
wait,
like.
You get what I'm saying?
wait.
I hope I don't sound bougie.
I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe for promotional purposes, I heard you guys kept on mentioning something about an event that is happening soon.
Oh, it was supposed to take place in September, but then we postponed it to December.
Close
It's actually
shit.
a listening session.
Yeah, it's a listening session
what I
of one
mean?
of our projects we're gonna drop.
the
We're
ones
actually
we're working
supposed to be dropping 2 projects. One of them, of which is a reggae EP, and then the other one is hip hop. But then the one we're gonna do is the hip hop one. We're gonna drop the hip hop first, and then we're gonna drop the reggae first.
When is the listening session?
It's taking place in
Somewhere
December.
in December. We're not specific with the date.
Yeah. But have you guys started with the promotions and whatnot?
No, we
No,
haven't started
not
with the
yet,
promotions
not yet.
Because the reason why it's not taking place this month, we just wanted to make sure that everyone is able to be there.
available.
You get what I'm saying?
Away.
Because they still lockdown
Lockdown,
things
yeah,
happen too.
away.
Next thing we're hosting our event next week,
And
and then Ramaz, my fellow South Africans, with immediate effect.
With immediate
We've already paid rent.
Away.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges? Please try to maybe be okay, not necessarily specific, because maybe if you become specific you might end up taking out names. But maybe just try to give me because I don't want us to be calling people's names here.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you guys have faced since inception of the brand and till now?
honestly,
And how have you guys been able to maneuver around them?
it's all the key is actually to be independent. Do not depend on anybody.
Even as a crew.
Yeah, because that's what was our biggest problem. Remember what I told you in the beginning, that we used to try to give each person their own priority or their own duty. That also leads to you depending on that person to make sure that such and such is complete.
Okay.
And let's say we plan. That's one of our challenges I'm explaining now. With like, let's say we assign you to make sure that the venue is booked for our next event. You specifically, he's in charge of the artist. I'm just making an example. I'm in charge of something else. But throughout 11 people. Come due date, only 2 people have results. The rest are like, typical excuses. So that was one of the biggest challenging, trying to depend on people. And then once we stopped that, that's when things started to move a little much better. Because we depend on ourselves. There's just the 3 of us. There's not much we can split between the 3 of us, really. What he's doing is something I can also be doing.
Exactly. Then we teach you something.
It makes everything just.
So basically, what you're saying is like Kvffrica is like a conglomerate company in a sense. Everyone is responsible to put it out there in their own way.
In their own way. You know what I mean? You have to put it there either way.
We out here, we self-made. You know what I mean? We self-made, like.
Self-making.
It's self-making, yeah.
Still making myself. I'm not made yet. You will know me when I'm made. That's what I think.
So, like recently, Kvffrica just dropped the brand, the clothesline. As you can see, there's a venue right there. Kvffrica.
It's dash black. I want to ask you something, man.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting.
It's quite fun. How do people have interviews and then only one person
keeps on asking the questions? I like it like that.
How has been your journey with the whole El Manzini brand? And what is it? What are you? What's El Manzini?
El Manzini is I think I explained this on my first interview. The reason behind the name of a cup of Manzini. When I explained it, I was like, Manzini is associated with motivation and some sort of wisdom in a sense. So the name a cup of Manzini, when you break it down, it's more like saying a cup of motivation. In a sense. So basically, what I'm trying to do is, because I've learned this weakness about myself, that I'm not a person that is good at multitasking, in a sense. So now whatever project that I'm working on, I make sure it all leads back to building the name El Manzini. There's even a quote that I have that use bricks, use sand, use water, as long as you fill up your name and make it have weight, carry weight, in a sense.
Right. So like Manzini, use a motivational speaker, right? So what keeps you so motivated, dog, to motivate other people?
As a motivational what? Who motivates you?
Who motivates you, dog?
Who motivates you?
Funny enough, I think it's self-motivation, man. I feel like I've gotten to a point where I force myself to be able to bring myself up when I'm feeling down. But
so you just look in the mirror and be like, fun.
You did shit.
Literally every time we on a video call, my mirror is always open. Literally, I feel, you see, if there were to be a camera in my room, people will literally think I'm crazy. Because literally, sometimes I find myself just walking up and down. And
just thinking, talking to yourself.
Literally talking to myself.
Those are the best conversations.
My boy, self-conversations. Because it's that thing with I don't want to depend on anyone to motivate me.
Back to independence.
Back to independence in a sense. What happens now when that? Because literally, I feel like right now my psychologist in a way is my mother. You understand? Shout out to my moms, by the way.
Shout out to the moms.
So I'm just like, God forbid, anytime soon, what if she passes on? I like to define myself as a realistic optimist. To
bombastically
to kind of
get a dictionary.
Man, it's just simple. It's just simple words, right? So
not to everybody.
so to explain what I mean, by realistic optimist, I'm a very optimistic person. I've always tried to find the silver lining in every dark cloud, in a sense. So the realistic part now comes in the fact that I'm not in denial of what is happening. I acknowledge the fact that okay, ish is going down right now.
But you shall forever find peace.
I understand. I'm always trying to find peace, and that is
Kind
actually.
of what's that one?
Peace
I'll always
and
find,
potential.
like water in a river. That line of yours, man.
Which one?
Like
what is? I'll forever find a way to keep flowing for. I don't remember exactly.
But something
keep
related
flowing
to that,
forward like the water.
Yeah.
That's why actually I feel like I decided to use Manzini as my brand name. With like if you look at water in the river, there are rocks in between, but always it always finds a way.
No matter how big the rock is.
No matter how big the rock is, it acknowledges the fact that there are rocks.
Either move the rock or move around it.
Move around it, but just keep moving forward because sometimes situations are really.
So when you drop these what you call it, motivational quotes, as per se, is it do you drop them judging by how you're feeling,
or if you
is it
met
like
someone?
So let's say
who was going
you drop
through something.
a quote this week.
Yeah.
Is that a way for me to know? Not that I want to know, but is that a way for me to know that okay, so most probably this is what he felt like. This.
So to answer your question,
Drake, this guy.
to answer the question, basically my quotes stem from two situations. It's either I am going through something, or I've maybe had a conversation with someone who's going through something, and then out of whatever, because I feel like I'm that person who. On every conversation, I always try to make sure, like, psychologically, you always fit. Like this quote that I mentioned, it's not mine. I'm just paraphrasing it. Mentioned on the previous interview, which if I were to be given 8 hours to chop down a tree, I would use 6 hours to actually sharpen the axe. So when I land that blow. So basically, I always want to make sure. I always want to make sure Guti.
You give it your all.
Psychologically, you proper before you, because I'm that person who's where that mindset would like if the battle is won in here.
Then
it's
what's,
just a
what's
matter of
happening
time.
in the physical?
It's only a matter of
the
time.
physical doesn't.
Exactly.
It's
So I think, judging by what you said, me and you have something in common when it comes to our products. It's based on how we feel, and same goes for my music too.
So it's art in a sense. It's art in a sense. It's art in a sense.
Art comes from in here.
Away. I even saw the post that you made this other
art
time.
is better than maths.
It is important, but the math is important too. Because now, what if okay, Sharp, you're doing that art and then you're not good at dealing with the money and whatnot.
I didn't phrase it like that, though. But what I actually meant by that, I mean math. It's all about logic. It's from this point to that point.
You have to follow
you know what I mean?
Specific procedures to get a specific result.
With
art, it's creative.
It doesn't go straight. It goes there. It goes there.
So
then it comes back.
basically, is it safe to say what life is art in a sense? Because
it is, dog. You never understand how
because
that's one answer I can never. What is life?
Life is art, bro.
You're not ready for that. Let's leave it.
Okay, for you.
It's
People are woke now.
It's what I usually say with life has no formula and fun.
Exactly.
Life
There's no logic
explained to
life.
As long as you keep on moving forward.
Yeah, sure.
As long as you can wake up in the
because now
morning.
think of it like this, I can't tell you how to live.
Yeah.
That's a simple way of putting it. I can't tell you how to live your life.
Yeah.
You live your life according to how you see it fit. As long as it makes you sleep at night, and as long as
it makes you
happy, it makes you happy, and it's very important that we vouch for happiness. I understand.
Because I feel like, okay, we're sliding out of topic here, but I feel like most people.
No, it's just a conversation anyway.
Most people focus so much on trying to achieve something to a point where while they're trying to achieve that thing, they forget about them enjoying themselves. Because literally you could be the billionaire in your family, but then you could literally just die fucking a week before you become a billionaire. True. You get what I'm saying? And all your life you were unhappy.
Yeah,
always
you were waiting for the billion to be happy.
On the guaps more than what's
so it's important for you to strive to be happy.
No matter,
and then you'll try to be creative with how you monetize whatever you do.
That's how you're gonna enjoy.
So, how the brand came about. Just maybe to go back to your question.
Yes, sir.
Again, going back to I think I am trying to make sure with the name El Manzini.
Oh,
It's even bigger than DJ Spoo even.
Yeah.
DJ Spoo is quite big and he's like a guy's pushing right
and
now.
I just saw he just released
and I want his
2
attention.
liter.
Please maybe tag him. I want his attention. I have something for him. I want his attention. I want to get to a point where when you say Manzini, like somehow the room shakes in a sense. So whatever project that I'm doing just leads up to me growing the name Al Manzini as a brand in a sense. You understand? So yeah, that is my answer to your question.
I can get it, I can get it. I can reach it, I'm gonna reach it.